Everyone's heard of Shonen Jump, but have you heard of Webtoons? Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Subculture TV. My name is Jess.
And I'm Chris.
And I'm Tyler.
And today we're going to talk about Webtoons turning into anime. Woo! Can we put like a little like cheering like woo? I've been wanting this for so long.
But you've had it. I mean, we had
A Tower of God.
Tower
Yeah,
of God. We had
and
God of High School.
Yep.
And props to Tower of God, right? They stuck so true to the original source.
Props to God of High School.
And I'm so excited for season 2 because of it, because season 2 is going to be killer. God of High School really disappointed me with how much
Same.
they skipped.
I swear they skipped like 80 chapters.
But the
They
fights
did.
were still good.
No. The thing is, it can still be good, and we can still be sad about the loss of 80 chapters that has multiple arcs within those 80
Yeah,
chapters.
Boss fights.
Yeah.
Boss fights.
Like, you know, the cowgirl and like the bat guy?
Yeah.
Like when they come back, you know, we're not going to have any context
oh.
because we never really saw them in the beginning,
Yeah.
which is when they, you know, start working together and like falling weirdly in
Love,
love.
yeah.
Like, but now, like, because of how far we are, by the next time we see them, they're
gonna
already.
they're gonna be a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're
what
missing
happened?
so much. And like, yeah, we got like the big arc with like the fox guy and like the fact that he was
But I feel like that was so rushed because I remember
Mhm.
that being one, a bigger deal.
it was.
Two, that was its own arc, right?
Yeah. And even like the scenes like outside of like when they're fighting together, like, you know, when he like sits him down on the park bench and then like the shark guy comes after him and stuff,
Yeah.
like those were more, how do I say it, like longer. Like, I don't want to say drawn out, but like you get like real like development out of it. And it's not just showing the scenes just to show you, hey, they happened.
Yeah.
I think they did a great job. I don't think it's a big deal. You guys only think that because you watched it.
Reddit.
Reddit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Which is another thing. Don't read, guys.
Don't read.
This is coming from the guy that blew through how many webtoons?
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Mr. Jungle Juicer?
Yeah.
I mean, look, I've already said this. I've opened myself up to a world of disappointment, and that's my fault. But if you like to watch anime and you don't want to be disappointed and you want to enjoy things more, the secret to happiness is not to read.
There you have it.
I guess.
But
But like Noblest was another one.
did that get an anime?
It did.
Yeah, I did.
Is it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
That-
it good?
It's out.
Oh.
It's not good.
Mm.
They essentially went through like they went through 150 chapters.
In one season?
12 episode season. Yeah.
I'm
Yikes,
gonna
12 episodes.
fact check myself before I say something. So Raeliana and the Duke is actually a webtoon. If you guys didn't know that.
It is?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I
Yeah.
did not know that.
Yeah, good
Yep.
for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the only reason I bring this up is because I have to bring up the time where Jess said, I don't want to watch Raeliana and the Duke because I like webtoons and I've seen this story 100 times before.
And you know what? I probably read Raeliana and the Duke,
So
and
then
I
you should-
didn't want another one of it.
Okay.
I already got my experience.
Okay, so then don't watch any of these next upcoming ones we're going to talk about.
Also, it's not like I ever said it was bad. I've never once said it was bad or that it was unenjoyable. All I said was, at that moment when it was coming out, I said, I am like either currently or just finished multiple webtoons that have a very similar storyline, and I just didn't want
All anime
yet
is the
another one of that.
same.
But the thing is, why can't I have phases of what I want to watch? Why do I have to be open to every single thing all the time? I'm not like hating on it. I don't think it's bad for people to watch it. I just didn't want to watch it at the time.
Because we have to talk about it.
Yeah.
But so you've watched every anime that I've watched so that we can talk about it?
No, I mean like the new ones.
Exactly,
The
Chris.
new ones.
Exactly.
The new-
You can't just add rules just for me.
But either way, I know we have some new ones that are coming up. Well, I
Yeah.
guess we had Solo Leveling, which is
Yeah.
great
Well,
too.
that's a manhwa, but it's not a webtoon.
It was.
It is on webtoons.
Is it on?
No, it's not on Webtoons anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was.
It was.
right?
It was. Yeah. I don't know when it got taken off because I remember I read it on Webtoons and then I recommended it to somebody. They're like, I can't find it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because Webtoon is owned by Naver, which is a Korean company. It's like the Google of Korea.
Oh, okay.
And so a lot of people, they'll actually read what we read on Webtoons in Naver, and it's like the Korean version.
Okay.
So Naver has like a lot of different subsects, but I wonder if maybe Naver lost the deal for like exclusivity.
Oh.
I don't
maybe,
know.
no.
But either way, what we have coming out this next season super soon is Viral Hit, which I am so excited about.
What's that about?
It's about this guy. He has like no fighting skills. He's like a super weakling, high school age, and he gets targeted for bullying. So he watches a video on how to get stronger, pretty much, and he learns like one freaking move, and it's just a really strong low kick. But he practices it. Like it's not unrealistic. It's not like
So he's Bruce Lee.
Not even.
no.
He's just Ralph Macchio.
Ralph-
like,
You're describing
Throughout-
Karate Kid.
Imagine Tokyo Revengers, but instead of time travel, Takemichi just gets stronger and stronger at a very steady pace until he gets super strong. That's what Viral Hit is.
Have you watched Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple?
I have
No.
not.
We just described it. Because he was a kid that was bullied and wanted to learn martial arts because he kept getting bullied and then learned.
So
you know.
gets really interesting because like throughout his battles, he like makes friends, even with some people that he's fought. But his big thing is he has a YouTube channel, and his YouTube channel is basically about fighting bullies. That's what he started, right? So he goes on and like takes on these bullies. He has like a cameraman that films him.
Hence viral. Got it.
Yeah, and he like
Okay.
live streams it. But then it kind of like steamrolls where he accidentally gets involved with the wrong people, and like now he's trying to take down like, what is it? Not mafia, yakuza, like a yakuza group. And like and he does,
In
and
Korea?
then
I think
Yes.
it's just
Yeah?
It's just mafia. I think
Because Yakuza is a.
no,
Yakuza
it's
is a
Yakuza.
Japanese organization. I mean, there's a lot of
It's
Koreans in
it
the
was a
Yakuza.
Korean guy that went to Japan, became head of yakuza, came back to Korea,
Okay.
Okay.
but
okay.
still has the
Okay.
yakuza
Okay. Okay.
from Japan.
Got it. I'm tracking. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
no,
got it.
I was like, I know
Okay.
he's Yakuza. I didn't remember exactly how. So,
Okay. Got it. Got it.
but yeah, and basically it's a very like martial arts focused one where like
Okay.
each person has like different martial arts, right? Like one person was like an inboxer, right? And there's like specific ways on how to counter specifically inboxers because you know that's what they're used to. But then there, like, he might face a hurdle where, like, he trains specifically to go against someone that does, like, let's say taekwondo. But it's like just because someone does taekwondo doesn't mean they're not gonna grab your hair.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
gonna abide by the rules, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So like it's like very like it starts off very like martial arts focused, and then kind of goes more into like mixed martial arts.
Got it.
Yeah.
You know how to beat someone who knows Taekwondo?
Yeah.
You fight them.
Yeah. It's called Guac no Jutsu, bro.
Actually, in this one, it was really interesting because like Taekwondo is very legs focused, so you need a lot of room. So his thing was to beat someone in this Taekwondo. He's like a lot taller than him, the Taekwondo guy, and like a lot stronger. So he wouldn't stand a chance in a real fight because he's just so much lankier. Like
Yeah.
he would kick him down. So his thing was he like cornered him into a tight space and had the sprinklers go off, so it's like slippery, so he can't do kicks. Perfect.
Interesting.
But
okay.
then it's like within those conditions, they'll still fight it out.
Okay.
So it's like you have the wits going in, but it'll only carry you so far. You gotta finish the job with your actual training.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like definitely like it's not high stakes. It's definitely like a
So
different
it's like
vibe.
Fun.
No.
No, not fun.
Yes.
Yes, fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like your classic Korean anime about bullying.
Yes.
Like, it's not fun per se, but it's not action per se, and it's not fantasy per se. It's just like a bad slice of life. Like slice of life if you lived in a world where like life sucks. Yeah.
So it's an emo.
Yeah, like
Okay.
not quite but yeah.
But
Like
yeah.
Korean teenage angst.
Okay.
Like
got
imagine
it.
you're the victim of bullying and then you're the protagonist. That's
Okay.
it. That's the Korean formula.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Got it.
And then another one we have coming is True Beauty. So that one is a rom-com.
Sounds like it.
And it's literally just your classic rom-com. It's like this girl who's like ugly, always been bullied for being ugly. She starts doing makeup. She gets really good at it. She's like really pretty now.
Wait, pretty because she has makeup, or
Yes.
okay,
Only because she has makeup.
okay.
Without makeup,
So it's not like an ugly duckling situation.
no.
Okay.
But then like she starts to like love her ugly face. I don't want to say ugly. That sounds mean. Is there a nicer word for that?
Uggo.
No. It's like it's not that she's like super.
No, I get what
ugly.
you're saying. It's
It's
that like
just-
she's not like
She's not comfortable in her own skin.
she's not like a 10 that everyone stares at.
Well, without makeup, the way that they frame her up in the webtoon at least is like people will like actively like stare at her. That's how ugly she is.
She's like
Oh.
homely looking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
But then like
Okay.
the guy that like the first guy, right? Because it's like a love triangle situation. Like fell in love with her when she didn't have makeup.
What?
Interesting.
But he's like kind of like he doesn't see attractiveness, but like to the point where like it's almost like he's not all there.
When you say he doesn't see attractiveness, what do you mean by that?
Like he doesn't
Like,
like
is he
He
blind?
only cares about personality and that he's like super pansexual, or like
yeah, but it's like almost like he doesn't really know what attractiveness is.
Mm.
Yeah.
that's like a weird way of saying like he has a bad taste in people, or
Yeah.
No, because he sees her in makeup and sees her without makeup, and he's immediately like, "Oh yeah, like I know you're the same person." Like, but other people, even her closest friends, don't recognize her without makeup. That's how. Have you seen like makeup transformations where they come out looking like a completely different person?
yeah.
It's like that.
Okay.
Like you would never, in your wildest like guess, like think like they were the same person. Like, even her closest friends don't.
It's
know.
kind of like telling twins apart.
Huh?
It's like telling twins apart.
Yeah, some twins are like uncannily similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that one too. I've read both of these. I'm caught up on both of these. Well, True Beauty ended, but yeah.
Are these the only ones that are getting animated?
Yeah, but we can talk about what we want to see animated.
well,
Because
no.
we're all webtoon girlies now.
No, I just hope, because like Solo Leveling, they've done such a good job in staying true to the story.
Phenomenal. Yep.
And I really hope, because like again with God of High School, like again, if I guess if I would never have read it, I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more. But like God of High School felt so rushed to me,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right? And the same thing with like Noblesse, because I love Noblesse, and they went through 150 chapters, which is insane.
The thing that bothers me so much about the God of High School, it's like you didn't just like glance over arcs. You skipped them entirely. They don't
Yeah.
exist anymore.
Yeah,
Like
and you can't go back to them.
yeah. Because it was during the tournament arc. How are you going
Yeah.
to go back to the tournament
yeah,
after
that's
the
what I mean, like,
tournament
Oh,
finished?
welcome to
Impossible.
Horimiya fucking pieces.
I never said I was.
But I'm saying like you guys are saying like how could they do it? They've done
Oh.
it. They've shown they can do it.
Yeah, but that's a lot. They would have
Yeah.
that's a lot of pieces. It would
It's
be
a
like a
lot of
zero,
pieces,
essentially.
yeah.
You know?
Like we would need a whole season for a full season for the pieces.
Yeah.
I don't think we need it. Just move on. You know where we are now,
Yeah.
and just hope that they do like a good job of moving
Well,
forward with it
which is
correctly.
why I hope that, because like Solo Leveling, they did such a good job in staying true to it. So I'm hoping the animation studios are like, oh, so if we follow this formula, the exact same formula as we follow with manga, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, which I don't know why there was such a hard like transition from manhwa to anime, because it's essentially just manga to anime.
Because
Storytelling.
they're sabotaging.
Oh, they're sabotaging.
They're sabotaging.
Because like Solo Leveling is a great hit, and like one, I know. Well, you talked about it before, but once you and Tyler both recommended it, Jungle Juice.
Oh yeah, I'm a jungle juicer for
Yeah.
sure.
Jungle Juice is so good.
Even though, like, I am interested to see how some things would look animated.
Yeah, because there's a lot of like bug wings. But oh my gosh, Japanese animators love that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Japanese
wait.
animators,
Yeah.
especially like
They'd be
bug
salivating for
sex.
this.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
They're gonna see the cockroach girl and they're gonna be like, yes.
It's the only thing I feel uncomfortable for. I'm like, why is she hot? She's a cockroach. Listen, Jess, don't you ruin this.
I could ask,
No.
why do they have to draw two beetles like getting at it right in between scenes of the actual anime I'm watching? You know,
Yeah.
there's no answer. They just
Yeah, but Jungle Juice for sure one that I think a lot of people would like. I mean, it's got a power system, right? It's a very unique power system.
It's very
very
intricate.
unique.
Yeah, I think-
Etymologists would love it.
yeah.
I love that
Entomologists
they
would love
actually
it.
use the actual insect name on top of like
Oh yeah,
whatever the layman term for it is.
yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I appreciate just because it's funny.
We had this debate over like, cause like everyone is like basically a bug human and they have like bug powers and they will have like special moves that they'll do.
The ultimate defense mechanism.
Yeah, based on the bugs, but they'll name them, right?
Yeah.
Like the dragonfly has one where he like pretty much like crashes into
Flies
someone.
really fast at
Yeah.
someone.
But he calls it the hunting rifle.
Yeah,
And we had this debate of who is naming it.
themselves.
I
you
don't-
You think so?
You name your own signature
No,
moves. It
'cause
has
he
to be.
never says it. So
Yeah.
you think that all these students are like, yeah, I'm gonna go really fast at him and I'm gonna call it the hunting rifle?
What and MHA? That's what they do.
But they also scream it. But he never screams it. So it makes me
I think it's mainly like for the reader.
reader.
yeah. So like, if I was in this world and I was like, oh yeah, you know the hunting rifle, like, would Suchan, the main character, be like, yes, I do know that move?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he named it.
You don't think he has any semblance of what that name is?
I don't think so.
Interesting.
I know. I feel like they name it themselves.
See?
Yeah.
See? You see? It's like, are the effects in Demon Slayer real?
No, they're not. Apparently,
Yes, they are.
according to the
Yes,
creator,
they are.
they're not.
I'm sorry. It's actually stupid that we think that they're not.
According to the creator, they're not real.
What do you think
Like-
about Villain with a Crush as an anime?
Villain with a Crush as an anime, I think, would do well as like a rom-com.
Yeah, that's exactly what it would be.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think like it wouldn't be like it's not like an S tier show.
Wow.
It's a
haven't-
great like manga, but the thing is like that doesn't mean it'd be a great show. And I just don't think it has like everything else there for it. Like I think one that's not as good of a like manga, but I think would be a really good show would be like either Hero Killer
Hiroko would be good.
or Rental Hero. 'Cause, like, I think Rental Hero is like a very interesting like concept that we haven't had before. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I think things like that do well.
Okay.
But I think like at the end of the day, like I think Villain with the Crush is just gonna come off as more of a rom com.
That's exactly what I would want it to come off as.
Yeah, but like rom coms can only be so good as an anime.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see an ordinary hero.
Oh, are you talking about Unordinary?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, unordinary. Yeah, unordinary. Sorry, I would love to see that. I got into that like 6
But
months
with
ago.
like better animation, hopefully. 'Cause
Yeah.
The drawings are not good.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well,
Wait, they're great. They're just not anime quality.
well, I mean, neither was like the first half of Tower of God.
First half. It's
Yeah,
it's still pretty crazy.
Yeah, you know, and like they did great with that, which is why I'm okay. Like, because I love the story.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you know what's finished? That would be a great anime.
Hmm.
The more I eat, the stronger I get.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I'm-
Have you started that one?
I'm 22 chapters in right now, or 22 episodes.
Oh,
I
whatever.
have to start
gosh.
reading that one again, but that one is incredible.
It's so dark.
It is very dark. It's messed
It's-
up.
But
so
you know,
messed up.
I feel like we're kind of entering an age where dark is okay.
Yeah.
You
But
know.
it's like
100%
so
think
like
so.
it's like, how do I describe it? Like Hell's Paradise is like dark, but they like they're dark, but they tell you they're dark. You know, they're like,
Yeah.
hey, here's
Yeah.
something gruesome. This is gruesome. Whereas I feel like the more I eat, the stronger I get. It's like they show you the craziest like dark things, and then it's like, and the guy has like no remorse. He's like, yeah, this is just normal.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Well, that's
This
why I
is
like it.
acceptable.
Is
Yeah.
like the protagonist is like such a big antagonist as a person, but yet you find yourself like somewhat rooting for him.
You know what? It kind of reminds me of
Yeah.
so far. Again, I'm only like 22 episodes in. Is Fire Punch.
I could kind of see that. I feel like Fire Punch guy has more angst and anger, whereas the stronger I get guy
Yeah.
is more like just absolute psychopath. Like he's not angry. He just
Psychotic.
psychotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'm only like 22 in, so
Okay.
like I don't. But like so far, it kind of gives me like
Yeah.
that same feeling.
But I think like it would give like I got reincarnated as a slime. I think it'd give that like a run for its money because it's like somewhat in the same genre, but like
I mean,
different.
dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a darker form of slime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I don't know. I would be excited for that one.
I would be too. There's a lot of webtoons that I would love to see animated, but I'm glad. I really hope these two do well because one, they're ones that I've kept up with
Yeah.
since for years. But two, that might mean that we get more webtoons as anime, and I would love to see that.
I would imagine we will continue just because like we're
Look.
seeing Tower of God come back.
Yeah.
So like it's obviously
So
been
good.
recepted very well.
And
by
solo
the community.
leveling is I mean, minus the fact that they threw
No one
in.
didn't like the 7.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the most disliked.
Yeah.
The thing is, let them have a hiatus. Let them have a break. I don't care. I
Yeah.
don't need the 7.5. In fact, didn't people have to put that together? Like, didn't they have to splice it together?
Yeah.
Save the time. Don't give it to me.
Well,
Yeah.
I just don't like that now. Now that like they actually have episodes, like it ruins the watching experience too. Because like if I don't watch the 7.5, then I don't know when the new one comes out, right? Or I
Yeah.
have to like go into it, then back out to get to like the full list of episodes, and then
Mhm.
it just becomes a hassle
Yeah, that's
that
fair.
no one wants.
Yeah.
And then also once you go back to binge it, like if you ever go and watch 86, they have like the 0.5s,
Yeah.
and it's like maybe that was cool for someone while you're on hiatus, but like now that it's finished, just take it out. Like no one needs that. Like that
It-
way it can just be one
Or,
continuous
or
series.
it should at least be because like their season 1 and whatever. You can have like recap
Yeah.
as a separate like category within.
like, call
within
it like
that.
special episodes.
Yeah, or like
Right?
or as an OVA even.
Yeah.
You know, like,
It's the worst OV of all time.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
geez,
Yeah.
It's just
imagine.
things that I don't like. Like if I'm binging something, like that's one of the reasons why I personally can't watch One Piece. It just because all the continuous
recap.
like recaps and flashbacks and like okay, I get it. Where I get like 7 minutes of an actual episode.
But sometimes you need that because you're like, all right, what happened in the last 400 episodes? You know, like, I don't always remember.
yeah. I know, but it's just I don't know. Like doing it 7 episodes in, it's a little ridiculous.
I agree. I saw a take that was like, oh, it's so terrible of everyone to dislike that episode because the animators need a break. And like, I'm like, none of us said that they don't deserve a break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You just said keep it to yourselves, go on hiatus for a week. You know,
yeah,
like
it's
Yeah.
fine.
I don't know why people like journalists just like put words in our mouths for no reason.
Because they want us to feel bad.
Right?
That's what it is. They want us to feel bad. And I'm like, I don't feel bad for having this opinion.
Like, the thing
Yeah.
is, like, my opinion is I think that there should just be less anime in general.
Yeah, because there's a lot of garbage.
Yeah, there's so much things are just so bad. Like, just give me the like 10, like, because there's about 30 new animes every season nowadays.
About yeah.
Just on Crunchyroll.
You know? Yeah. So it's like, just give me 10. They don't all have to be S tier bangers. I don't mind some of the mid ones, but like, there's some that like we know are going to get a bad score. I don't even know who thought like, yeah, let's produce this. And like, that's just taking away animation talent that could just be used to like have more animation talent on one team working on one episode. So that way people actually get breaks and we get more good anime throughout the season rather than just like some anime that deserved better animation, but you know,
Yeah.
got cut off way too soon or
Well, what pisses me off is like, how are we getting like you said, like there might be 10 good ones and 20 bad ones, like mid ones, right?
Yeah.
Mid to bad. How are we going to get 20 mid to bad and not No Game No Life season 2?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Every season.
yeah, I don't get it.
But hopefully adding webtoons to the mix of those 30 will help
Reduce the amount of bad ones.
like improve the overall quality.
I also hope that more original stories will get picked up because lately I think original stories have been a lot better
Yeah.
than like ones from like traditional
Yeah.
manga.
Is Witch and the Beast traditional or is it original?
You know, I'm
I
not
don't-
entirely sure.
I'm not sure, actually.
Because,
But,
man.
yeah.
That one's phenomenal.
Yep.
That's an S tier show.
S
I
tier.
agree.
For sure.
Yeah, if you guys don't read webtoons, well, I guess you can.
It's free.
It is free. Yeah,
It is.
it's free, and the only time you have to pay is when you catch up to something and
You want
you
to
want
get
to
ahead.
get ahead next week. But then, honestly, you can just watch an ad.
Yeah.
Or you can wait until they come out on anime if you're not a big reader. Be surprised.
Yeah,
That's not it's not bad. And we'll be here campaigning for good webtoons to get animated so you can watch them.
yep. Thanks so much for watching.